Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bernadette from Stitches. Happy Saturday everyone. Today is May 13th, Mother's Day weekend here in the US. So for those that celebrate, happy Mother's Day, especially for those that are first time celebrants. I hope that today is very special. So for today, I have a very exciting update. I have a finish. It's been a month since my last Flosstube, and since then I have finished Buttercup from Nora Corbett. So this is stitched on 32 count peaceful purple linen from Wichelt. So this one is actually a very easy stitch. I started this in October last year when I went to Vancouver. This was my vacation project, and yeah, this one stitched very fast. I pretty much stitched this as designed. The only exception is there were some side wispy yellow thingies in here, like on both sides, but I didn't feel like it's necessary, so I omitted that section. But other than that, everything else is stitched to the design. I didn't change any colors or anything. I have to say it felt never ending when I was doing the cry neck stitching on the wings. I also ran out of cry neck. So on the chart, it says 1 spool of cry neck, but I actually ended up using about 1 1/4. So I had to actually place an order through 123Stitch to get more cry neck in order to finish the project. I don't know if that is just because I'm not an efficient stitcher. That could be it as well. But yeah, just to caution you, if you are planning on stitching this, there is a possibility you might need more cry neck than needed. Also, the beads, surprisingly, this had a lot more beads than I expected, because it's such a small design. It's like a very small Nora Corbett compared to the Mirabilias, but here's a close-up of the actual beading. It's really pretty. There's like these really big glass pony ones, and the yellow ones also felt never ending, but it's not too bad. In terms of the beads that are used, the yellow ones, I had to use both packs. It does say that on the chart, so I used up 1 full pack and then a handful on the new pack. The rest though, there's definitely a lot of leftovers, so you can definitely use it for a different project. I don't know what other projects uses the same beads, but you will definitely get a lot of leftovers aside from that yellow one. Also with this, I actually ended up purchasing these Nemo beading threads. Big thanks to Jordan from Tattooed Stitcher. She introduced me to these, so I think it's Beadalon Nemo Red or Nemo. Did I just say Nemo Bread? Beadalon Nemo or Nemo thread. I got these from Amazon. These are $10 for 4 of them. You can definitely purchase it at Michael's, but I don't like going to actual stores, so I mostly get my stuff online. So yeah, I picked these up. They're super nice because with the invisible thread that I used on my other projects, I was having a really hard time figuring out where the thread is. So I think it's because the fabric is lighter than the other ones that I've done in the past, so it was a little harder to find the thread. So I just went ahead and bought these. These were so good. I don't even think you can really see, like, unless like you look really, like, yeah, you can't even see it. use the dog glitter. But yeah, you can't see it. But yeah, this is my finish. I would have been finished with this in April, but like I said, I had to wait for the cry neck to come. So I ended up finishing this though the first week of May. So I'm still gonna, still a good finish. So I think this is finish number 4 for the year. So that's really good. I'm really happy. I miss stitching these, but that just means I get to start another Nora Corbett. Next ones, so since the last Flosstube, I haven't really done too many projects. I think I did go on vacation in April. I went to Vegas for a very, I wouldn't say it's like it's not really a long time. I went from Thursday to Monday. I guess that's a long weekend. I went there for my birthday, so it was super fun. My husband took me for my birthday. It's my big 35th birthday, so it was super nice. We got to eat at the Bacchanal buffet. The crab buffet was amazing. We did Xbot. We went to a speakeasy. We also did Omega Mart. That was super fun because we figured out the mission and all of that stuff. So I didn't get to go to the LNS called Stitcher's Paradise. I know that one's super popular, but I already have a lot of things, so I didn't feel the need to actually stop by an LNS. I know it's a little shocking. But anyway, during that time, I pretty much worked on my SodaStitch market. So I am, I'm pretty sure I'm 90% done. So this is the progress so far. This is the market pop-up. I actually only have 7 colors left and the back stitch, and this is done. It actually looks really good on camera. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is stitched on 32 count Sunset Lantana from Fiberlicious. This is a fabric of the month color. I really love it. It's kind of like a sorbet color. And I stitched this using Royal Broidery floss. So Royal Broidery is kind of like an alternative to DMC. It uses the same numbers. The only, I think it's also like 100% cotton. So I'm doing like a battle of the flosses thing where basically I'm trying out different flosses. So this is an example of a Royal Broidery floss. As you can see, it looks exactly like a DMC. The only, like even the, like these little labels kind of look like DMC from far away. The only difference with the numbering for Royal Broidery is it kind of starts with a 6. I don't know if it's focusing, let me see. But this is 6604, so this is 604, so there's like an extra 6 at the front. It doesn't bug me, I don't mind it, as long as the floss works. I have to say, so for this, since I've purchased all of my flosses, I've now tried, I believe, all the flosses that are very similar to DMC. So I've basically stitched DMC. I've stitched Royal Broidery for this one. I've also stitched the I've also stitched with the AMO, and I've stitched with 1 label CXC and 2 label CXC. With the Royal Broidery, I do have to say I think it's the closest thing to DMC. If you give me the needle and preloaded it with the floss from Royal Broidery, and don't tell me it's Royal Broidery instead of DMC, I wouldn't have noticed anything. I think it's to me it's pretty much the same. It's also cheaper. I think I paid $100 or maybe $95 for the entire 447 full skein set. So it's really affordable. It's through AliExpress. I'll do like a more in-depth review, by the way, of all of these flosses. So I'll give out more info. But yeah, I really like stitching with this one. I actually think it looks really good. So I'm very happy with this. But yeah, I pretty much stitched this most of since my last Flosstube. So yeah, and of course on Saturdays I host SodaStitch Saturdays, so please use the hashtag when you stitch SodaStitch on Saturdays. I'd love to see all your work and bring awareness to such a cute design. Really love it. The next one I've been working on, the other whip that I worked on is another SodaStitch. This one is Elf Tree. I'm stitching this with Jordan from Tattooed Stitcher. So really funny for this one. The reason why we wanted to stitch this was Amber from Rogue Mama Stitcher. She has this framed up at the back, so whenever she has a video, it's always been showcased, and I've always thought it was gorgeous. Jordan thought the same thing, and so we were like, let's go ahead and stitch this together. So we do have a Sal if you guys would like to join. It's called Soda Fairy Sal. And I know a few of you have already tagged us, so I'm really excited that you guys are joining our Sal. Really funny, I didn't work on this for a while because the tree is kind of daunting. It's like I started in the middle because I'm a middle stitcher, and basically the middle portion is the tree trunk, which had a lot of browns and yellows, so I wasn't really super filling it. But because a bunch of you have tagged us that you're joining us on the Sal, I kind of felt bad that, hey, people are joining, but I'm not doing my part in stitching. So I went ahead and picked this up. I'm gonna do my best and stitch this on Sundays. I do have a hashtag as well called Sunday Scary Stitches. Basically, the whole premise is stitch on projects that scare you on Sundays. So yeah, this is my progress for the elf tree. Let me actually show you what the design looks like. It's also like a really big, it's actually bigger than I thought it would be. So I restarted this project with a different fabric than my very original one. Sorry, let me just make it bigger. So, oops, sorry for the ring light. This is what the pattern looks like. Elf Tree by SodaStitch. So if you'd like to purchase the pattern, you can find it on Etsy on the SodaStitch website. I believe this one was $8, so it's really it's a really good price pattern. It's $8. So yeah, it's what it would look like. So sorry for the glare, I'm trying to move it out. There you go. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of green, so I'll get through it though, so it should be okay. I can't remember what count this is. I'm thinking it's 32, but this is a fabric by Rolanda. It's so pretty. I got obsessed with Rolanda's fabrics thanks to Jordan and Amber, so I actually have a few more coming. But yeah, I love the fabric. This is a, I believe it's 32 count, but this is a Lugana, so it's like a even weave fabric. It's really nice, and I'm using CXC. This is the one label CXC, so let me see if I can. I don't think I have it, but I'll give you an example. A one label CXC. This is what this what it usually looks like. One label means there's only like one label. A 2-label CXC means like there's, you know, the regular one that looks like a DMC, but 1-label CXC looks like these. I get mine from Amazon, but I'm sure you can also get it from AliExpress. I actually really like the coverage of CXC. They tend to be on the fluffy side. I don't mind that because actually I think it makes my stitches look super full. So yeah, as you can see, I think the stitches look really good. So yeah, elf tree. And then I think that might be it for my current whips. I do have 2 new starts since the last time I talked to both of you, or not both of you. I have 2 new starts since the last time I talked to all of you. So the very first one, is a kit from Letistitch called the Palace. I am trying to find the cover photo, but I did a separate video because I have gotten requests before on how to start from a kit, how to grid, things like that. So I actually did create a separate video for this. Please go ahead and check it out. But this is the project, the Palace from Letistitch. This is so pretty. This is basically the Parliament in London. There's also Big Ben. This is actually a gift from my friend Sarah, Memphis Sarah E. She gave this to me for my birthday. So I'm really excited. She's also stitching this with me. I actually feel very honored. Sarah and I are doing Whip Warriors. She's doing a really good job of finishing her whips in her pile. And this is actually her very first start for the year. So I'm very honored that she used her start, because she's not allowed to start a lot of things. So I'm actually very, very touched that, you know, she used her new start with me. So yeah, really, really happy about that. But yeah, this is Letistitch from, it's called the Palace. This is on 16 count gray Aida, and it is 48 colors. So I really like Letistitch because they tell you all the details at the front. So 48 colors. They're actually, the colors are made out of ink or thread. Skill level is 4 out of 5. I do have to say this is a lot harder than my other Letistitch project. This one has half stitches. And looking at the symbols on the design, I really have to be careful to make sure that they're half and not full crosses. So yeah, as you can see, these are the different stitches that the project has. So it has the full crosses. There are 2 strands, half stitches using 2 strands, and then there's the 2 types of back stitching. There's a 2-strand back stitch and a 1-strand back stitch. So yeah, really pretty. I've been just going through the paper pattern. This is what the thread looks like from Anchor. It's really nice quality. I really like it. It also has the little tab things in here so that when you're done with a color and you have leftovers, you can just put it through a hole. So here's an example where, like, I already put it through the hole. Yeah. And then this is my progress. So far I started on the upper left corner, so this one's kind of hard because it has a lot of confetti and half and full crosses. This is actually also what I'm pointing out. I was really excited to get that kit because I've been wanting to use this needle minder. Sorry. It's a London, it's the London bus, the famous red buses from London. I got this from Caterpillar Cross Stitch after seeing it on Poppy Stitch's Instagram. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. It took a while to get here because it came from the UK, but it was worth it. Yeah, this is my progress. So on that other video that I did show how to do the gridding. So if you're interested, please go ahead and pop in and watch. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna work more on this. This was, you know, I love working on these types of designs. I also felt like it's been a very long time since I've stitched like using a kit. I feel like I've been doing a lot of like paper like charts where I have to kit it myself. So it's been a while since I've done like an actual kit. So really happy about this. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much, Sarah. I'm really excited. Sarah has started in the middle, so hers is actually gonna look her progress is gonna look different than me, so definitely go check out her stuff. And then finally, my last new start is inspired by Queen Charlotte. So I was so excited to see Queen Charlotte. I love Bridgerton. I actually think Queen Charlotte is a lot better. So for those of you that couldn't get into Bridgerton, totally understand. It took me like maybe like 5 minutes in to actually want to watch it, but Queen Charlotte is so good. I definitely recommend it even if you don't watch Bridgerton. But my new start is basically inspired by it. My new start is Baker's Wife by Mirabilia. Really love it. This is what the pattern will look like, or the design will look like when it's finished. So this is set 1 of 2. So the other one is Duchess of Rowan. I have both. I have both fully kitted up. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna do the Duchess of Rowan at a different time using the same type of fabric just so they match. The reason why I picked Baker's Wife over Duchess of Rowan is because my new start, the next new start that I wanted to do is Miss Cherry Blossom. And Miss Cherry Blossom is very pink, and so is Duchess of Rowan. So I didn't want to be I didn't want to be too tired of the color. I don't like stitching too much of the same colors. I get really bored. So I decided I'll use Baker's Wife because this one, even though it does have a lot of pinks, it also has a lot of like the teals color. So this is my new start. This is 2 days worth of stitching. I obviously started in the middle, so this is, I think, like her chest, and then this would be like the her dress. I'm stitching this on 32 count raw opalescent linen. So far so good. I really like it. I am going to be stitching these using 2 label CXC. So here are all the flosses that I got. Like for example, here's the here's like a 2 label CXC. So again, also looks like DMC. I think the quality quality high level for like the 2 days that I've used this. It feels like DMC when you stitch it, but the final output feels more like a CXC, like tends to be on the fluffier side, which I actually have no issue because it makes my stitches look pretty pretty full. So I mean, look at that. It looks pretty full, so I don't actually have an issue with that. But I know some people don't like the fluffiness, so use your own discretion. So yeah, I'm really excited. That is basically all my whips and news starts. For like the next few weeks, I don't like having too much concrete plan because I change my mind all the time. But I will definitely be wrapping up Market Shop. I actually think that's just a one-day thing, so I can probably knock that out this weekend. I'm gonna continue working on Elf Tree, put some stitches in on the Palace, and then I am actually going to have a new start this weekend. This is actually the reason why I wanted to do this video. I'm going to do another Soda start. So Jordan, Tattooed Stitcher, and Amber, Frog Mama Stitcher, and I are hosting a SodaStitch stitch along during Memorial Day weekend, so at the end of the month. We notice, you know, when we post videos or pictures or basically any content on SodaStitch, a lot of you have reached out and said like, oh, I really like it, but for some reason have never really done it, or maybe be a little bit intimidated because SodaStitch does have a lot of back stitching. And so we thought it might be a really good idea to basically host a SodaStitch so that you know, everyone can join in and start with us. We picked the pattern that we will be doing. It's a very small pattern, so it's very doable for beginners. You also don't need to be like a newbie at SodaStitch, but we thought it would be fun if you know, we all like work on the same one and see everyone's progress, especially if you decide to do a conversion. I'm looking for the pattern so I can show you. I already purchased it. I have so many SodaStitch patterns. I'm trying to find a cover photo. Did I not download? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so the pattern that we chose is this pattern called, ring light, go away, called Clean Day. So I believe if you have the paper pattern, it has a different name. I don't know what that is, but go check out Amber's video because she has the paper pattern. I have the PDF. I think Jordan also has the PDF, but yeah, if you buy it at the Etsy website, the design is called a Clean Day, and this is basically what the pattern looks like. It's very small, so it's super doable. It's gonna be so fun watching everyone stitch this. We will be doing this on Memorial Day weekend, which I believe is the week of the 29th. So starting May 27, we will be doing this sale, a clean day. So please join us. It will be so fun. I know a few of you have already let us know that you'll be joining, so we're really excited. I think I already chose the fabric that I want to stitch with. So this would be the original fabric. So this is the original fabric that I used to start the elf tree, but then this is actually on a fat 8. So I was nervous because the elf tree actually looks really big. So I restarted elf tree on a fat 1/4 instead of a fat 8. But I'm not gonna waste this fabric. This fabric looks amazing. It's blue with like purple undertones. This is from Nicholas Flamel Design from Etsy. and I really love it. So I'm gonna frog this, and then I think that's what I'm gonna use for clean day. I think I'm also gonna do a bit of a conversion. Not 100% sure yet, but I think I might make some changes. I'm definitely gonna change the hair to more of my hair. And then I'm gonna try and do my best in changing the puppy. I'm gonna change that to look more like my dog. So I'm gonna do a little bit of conversion. I think that would be really cute. But yeah, please join us. We have our hashtag as well. It's my first soda sal. Again, you can join it even if this is not your first SodaStitch and you just want to stitch the clean day with us. Please go ahead and join. It will be so fun. So yeah, that is my plan for the next few weeks. This video is going by really fast. I'm very impressed. Okay, so last but not the least, I just want to show a little bit of haul that I got. I am obsessed with fabrics, hand-dyed linen. I really do. I love fabrics. So I purchased a few fabrics. I actually have more on the way. It's just not here, so I'll show that once that's done. But I purchased more from Nicholas Flamel. You can actually so you can get Nicholas Flamel's products on Etsy. That's his shop name, but you can also message them on Instagram. When it's usually cheaper on Instagram if you buy like at least like two or more collections. He usually gives a discount. So I bought 2 collections. I got the macaroon collection, and then I got the vegetable garden collection. And so he actually gave me a 10% discount and free shipping. Nicholas Flamel Design is located in Hungary, so it's great to get free shipping. I also he didn't have this in his shop, so he had the collections on his Etsy shop, but it was on 36 and 40 count linens. I don't stitch those. The most that I do is 32, just because I have terrible eyesight. So I messaged him on Instagram and I asked him if he can go ahead and dye these the same like if I can get the same collection but on 32 count. He said, yeah, no problem, give me 2 days. 2 days. He went right ahead, dyed it for me, shipped it, and I received it in like 4 days. It's amazing how fast he is. Let me just grab the other one that makes up this collection. I can't find the other color, so I think I don't know where the other 2 colors went, but the collections that I got have 3 fabrics each. So the macaroon collection, yeah, I don't know where. Oh, I found it. I saw it. I see it. Hold on. Now I remember why it was missing. It's because I was trying to figure out which one to use for Cherry Blossom. Okay, let's go ahead. For the macaroon collection, these are the 3 colors. They look so good. So it's like this super bright yellow. This is, by the way, each collection is a fat quarter. So here's this super yellow. Just putting it out there. You do have to read. You can basically guess based on his pricing, but if you want a fat quarter instead of fat 8, make sure you tell him just in case. Then there's like a purple. It's actually, yeah, the camera is finally picking up the right color. It's really pretty. It does scream macaroons to me, so I'm very excited. And this kind of like rosy pink color, again coming true to color, so on the camera. While I have you here, which fabric do you think I should use for Miss Cherry Blossom? Kind of leaning towards this, but we'll see. Let me know what you think though. So yeah, this is the macaroon collection, and then the other collection that I bought is called my ring is like going crazy. It's called Vegetable Garden. So this one's more earthy. This is like a dark green color. Again, these are fat quarters. Love it. And then there's also this orangey one. This is more like a orangey mustard color. It's not as bright as the other yellow, so for comparison purposes, this is a lot lighter. Reminds me kind of like a pumpkin color. And then lastly, this one, more like a terracotta reddish brick color. Really love it. Really pretty. So yeah, when he gives you free shipping, he shipped mine via FedEx and it came really fast, priority shipping, so it was well worth it. So those are my fabrics from Nicholas Flamel. I then finally pulled the trigger and bought some fabrics from Polstitches. I'm not gonna open this because it makes like super crinkly like noises, but I bought a few fabrics. I'm really into like softer colors, but I just want to like have a stash, just so I have a lot to pick. But this is by the way, I believe all of these, no, it's not, never mind, I was gonna say all of these are the same count, but it's not. This one is crushed apple. It's really pretty. Crushed apple. This is a fat quarter 28 count Lugana. Really pretty. This is a 32 count Murano Lugana called Summer Breeze. These are all fat quarters. And so the 28 count is a Brittany Lugana. This one is a Murano Lugana. Sorry. I was sick for a while after I went to Vegas. I basically got a cold. I haven't gotten sick in 3 years, and so my body definitely hit me hard. I feel better now, but I do sometimes get cough attacks. Sorry about that. Abyss. This one is so pretty. Look at that. It's like a tie-dye color. Again, 32 count Murano Lugana called Abyss. Sugar Candy. Yeah, I'm really into like these. To me are whimsical. This is 28 count Brittany Lugana. And lastly, this is Snowstorm, which again is a Brittany Lugana. So yeah, I've been loving even weaves lately, so I've been stashing a lot more. And so those are the fabrics from Polstitches. It did take a while. I think it took like almost a month to get here. So you just have to be patient. I did buy this on their Etsy store. And then this just actually came in. I picked these up. These are not the fabric of the month. These are the ready to order fabrics from Fiberlicious. She sometimes posts these, but they honestly sell out so fast. So I lucked out and actually was on Instagram when she posted it. So as soon as they posted it, I went ahead and bought these. But I picked up 3 from Fiberlicious. This is this is Magic Potion, which is a 32 count Lugana. Really pretty. I mean, everything's pretty. I also don't have any neutrals, so I picked up a neutral. This is Cafe Mocha 28 count Lugana, and Woodland 28 count linen. So I picked up those 3. Like I said, I have more fabrics on the way. I ordered a bunch of stock. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Rolanda on her last shop update. I think I picked up like 5. I picked up like super cute stuff. It's just because I have a lot of SodaStitch. And then I also have ordered the Stitch Me fabrics that is made to order. So I believe I got that end of March. I bought that end of March, so I'm hoping it will be here soon. I know the wait time is like 6 to 8 weeks maybe, but I'm thinking I might get it like within 3 months. So I'm waiting on that. I also bought the newest Bella Filipina that came out called Snow White. I got it from Bestitch Me. I also got it with the embellishment packs and the fabric because Brandy was giving out like a bundle discount if you get the Snow White with the fabric called Honey. So I went ahead and got that because I don't have a lot of neutrals. So I just went ahead and bought that. That is also the called for fabric for that design. So yeah, those are all the fabrics that are coming. I'm really excited. And then I should be good with my stash. I do have 2 fabric of the month clubs every single month, so should be more than good. Lastly, I got a special parcel from my dealer Mindy. Thank you, Mindy. She posted a bunch of Nora Corbetts on the Mira stash group, so I went ahead and got it. So first of all, I got some patterns that I've been wanting. So I got Lady Cat, and I also got Imperial Lady D. So Imperial Lady D actually screams Queen Charlotte to me. Shannon Stitching Dairyland on Instagram has done a really great job converting the skin. It honestly looks straight up Queen Charlotte. Maggie actually used her conversion and did hers. So when I saw Maggie, I was like, that looks like Queen Charlotte from Bridgerton. And she was like, yeah, it does, huh? So because I'm obsessed with Charlotte, I went ahead and picked up Imperial Lady D. I got the skin conversion, so I'm gonna do a skin conversion so it looks exactly like Queen Charlotte. So yeah, this is the design. And then I picked up a bunch of the embellishment packs of some of the Noras that I have. So of course I got the embellishment pack for Lady Cat and Imperial Lady D. So I know some of you will ask, why can't you just buy the beads by itself instead of buying the embellishment packs? So, well, that's fine. Some of the beads needed for Nora's and Mirabilias are Magnificas, and right now Magnificas I think are I don't know, they're just like super backed up or they're no longer doing it. So you can now only get them on the bead pack. So that's why I went ahead and got these, because Lady Cat has a Magnifica, so does Imperial Lady D. I also picked up the embellishment pack for Miss Simbi. I bought Miss Simbi a long time ago, a few years ago, and I've been wanting the bead pack. Again, there's a Magnifica in there. Same with Poison Ivy, again Magnifica. And then last but not the least, I also got Thistle. So Thistle, Mindy actually ran out of the embellishment pack for Thistle, but she's told me she has like everything on its own. So she asked me, do you care? And I was like, no, I just want the beads. Like, I want to make sure you're gonna give me Magnifica. And she's like, yeah, I got it. Apparently some people really like want for the picture, and I was like, I don't care, I just want the beads. So yeah, I went ahead and got that. Yeah, I think that is it. Oh, you know what, I do have one thing to share. Give me 1 second. All right, so before I end the video, I am very grateful for the cross stitch community. I actually surpassed 2,000 subscribers, which is, I know I say this all the time, but I am really shocked that people watch me, because it's me talking about cross stitch. But seriously, I have enjoyed talking to each and every one of you. It's been great, especially, you know, those that I've gotten really close with over the last few years. I'm very grateful for all of the friendships, all of the conversations, all the influence that you guys all have had on me. So as a thank you, I am doing a giveaway. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Obviously you know, you guys know the rules, be 18 and up. So if when I ask for your address, you can go ahead and tell me. I'm gonna open this up for everyone, so anywhere in the world. Just please make sure there are no restrictions in receiving mail. I'm not responsible for lost or stolen mail, so I'm sorry if you something happens to this package en route. I'm hoping not, because I do want you to have this. But for my giveaway, I will be giving away a Merejka kit. This is Teddy Bear Wear. If this looks familiar, this is because this is the same designer as the buttons and bear from Dimension. So if you missed out on that, this is a very good alternative, and I am giving this away to a lucky winner. So let's see, what keyword should I use? If you'd like to enter, please use bear as a sentence, B-E-A-R, and I will pick a winner. I will announce it on my next Flosstube. So yeah, if you are interested, go ahead. This is what the pattern looks like. Teddy Bear Wear, Merejka, really beautiful. This is 16 count Swigart. So yeah, hope you guys are interested in joining. That is it for my video. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. yeah, happy stitching everyone. Bye.